Hi, my name is Tito, and here are some of the trends and stories that were big in Nigeria on social media from Saturday, July 13th to Friday, July 19th.
Thick Beyonce. At the beginning of the week, Beyonce had many people reconsidering their gym memberships when she showed up on the red carpet of the Lion King's European premiere in London looking a bit thicker than usual. The superstar, who attended the premiere with husband Jay-Z, appeared to have put on a little bit of weight, and it got people on the internet quite divided. While some think she looked great and she should be happy in whatever body she's in, others think she should shed the weight and go back to her slim, thick self. Anyway, Beyonce's weight wasn't the only highlight of the evening. It was also the first time, at least on camera, that she and Meghan Markle met. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex met and shared pleasantries with the Carters, and apparently royal protocol was breached when she embraced them. Apparently, one isn't meant to hug the royals, but we all know Prince Harry and Meghan Markle don't let certain protocols hold them back, especially when it comes to showing warmth and compassion. Yemi Alade meets Beyonce at Lion King premiere in London. Singer Yemi Alade trended on Twitter on Tuesday after she posted a video of herself meeting Beyonce at the European premiere of The Lion King in London. It was far more than a chance meeting or a case of being at the right place at the right time, however, because that day the album art and track list for the Lion King soundtrack was also released, and Yemi Alade is listed on not one but 2 songs. The album contains songs from Beyonce and was also executive produced by her, so clearly Yemi Alade has been involved in this Beyonce-produced project for a while. Being one of the singers on an album of this scale is a huge milestone for Yemi Alade, who's been enjoying success internationally for the past couple of years now. The album also features a few other Nigerian musicians like Tekno, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, and Mr. Easy. Big congrats go out to Yemi and the other Nigerian and African artists on the Lion King music project. Lashana Lynch set to play 007. It was reported this week that 31-year-old British actress Lashana Lynch will be playing 007 in the next yet-to-be-titled James Bond film, due for release on April 8, 2020. Current Bond Daniel Craig has for several years been looking forward to hanging up his tux and letting someone else take on the role. And for years, names of possible successors have been flying around, most prominent of which was Idris Elba. It's been the hope that when casting the next actor to play James Bond, the producers will factor in diversity and the changing times we live in. So the campaign for an actor of color to play 007 has been an ongoing conversation, but few would have imagined a black woman would be in the running to assume the coveted role. There are theories, however, as to how Lynch, who was more recently seen in Captain Marvel, will be introduced in the film. One theory is that in the film, James Bond is summoned out of retirement into active duty by MI6, and when he returns, he finds Nomi, played by Lashana Lynch, as his replacement as the new 007. Whether it's a temporary or a long-lasting role, Lynch's ascension signals major progress for the franchise, which has been criticized over Bond's treatment of female characters through the years. It seems like now, in the wake of things like the Me Too movement, the persona of James Bond will be a bit more sensitive when it comes to leaving society shaken but not stirred. Wizkid's baby mama claims her phone was hacked after physical abuse accusations. Wizkid trended this week, and so did his third baby mama, 35-year-old Jada Pollock, when she posted on his birthday July 16th, alleging that she has been in an abusive relationship with the star for years and that she's had enough. She wrote on her Insta stories on @_Jada.p, "From today, Ayo and I will no longer work together. I have been in an abusive relationship with him for years, covering up for him time and time again, and I am tired. Wiz continually puts his hands on me, leaves me with bruises that I cover up from the world, including my friends and family. It often feels like we are at war in the same house. I've done all I can to keep this all together, but from today, I let go. You can support someone as much as you can, but at some point you have to value yourself. I can't raise my son in this kind of unhealthy environment." The post sparked outrage and confusion amongst Nigerians and Wizkid fans, many of whom weren't sure whether to believe Jada or not. However, fast forward a few days later to Thursday, when Jada posted this on her Insta stories. "My phone was hacked in the late hours of Monday evening and my Instagram account was compromised. I can guarantee that the statement written was not by my hand. I can only apologize for any confusion this may have caused. I have now recovered my account. I guess there's no cause for alarm then. But she says her account was hacked on Monday, but yet she informs her followers on Thursday. And did anyone else notice that there was no mention made of Wizkid or the allegations leveled against him? Something tells me that we haven't heard the last of this story. CAN distances itself from members who visited COZA Church. Two clerics claiming to be representatives of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, visited the Commonwealth of Zion Assembly Church, COZA, recently and said that CAN stands with COZA's pastor, Biodun Fatoyinbo. If you recall, in recent weeks, Fatoyinbo came under heavy fire from the public following rape accusations from Busola Dakolo. As news of the allegations spread, CAN distanced itself from COZA, saying COZA was not a registered member of CAN. So the visit by two of its members pledging their support to Fatoyinbo last Sunday was rather confusing to many. However, in a statement on Tuesday, CAN's National Director of Legal and Public Affairs said the pastors who visited COZA did so on their own. He said, "We stand by our earlier release on this issue that we would never support any act of immorality from whatever quarter." He also said the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, is investigating the matter, and in less than 2 weeks, the outcome of the investigation will come out. Millions put their internet privacy at risk with new facial recognition app. Millions of people on social media shared pictures of older versions of themselves made with the incredibly popular Face app, which shot to the most popular downloads list on both the Google Play and Apple App stores. However, it turns out that as users of the app used it to make fun older or younger pictures of themselves, they were also sharing their information to not only the Russian creators of the app, but also to Facebook and Google AdMob. The more disturbing thing, and something that's actually stated in the app's terms and conditions which few people ever read, is that the creators of the app have the right to do whatever they want with the pictures generated with the application. This means that pictures you generate using the Face app could be sold to advertisers and put on things like billboards or magazines without your knowledge and without any compensation. And this is just one of the ways the public's data and face mapping can be used against them. There could be security risks as well now that lots of tech depend on facial recognition. Despite the glaring risks, however, millions of people have still been downloading the app and uploading their pictures of what they could look like decades from now.
For details on these stories and many more, please visit www.OLORISUPERGAL.com, and while you're at it, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and follow the hashtag.